Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, really stood there, wearing something you used to love? Maybe a blouse that used to make you feel elegant, or that bold-colored scarf you always got compliments on. But now, it just doesn't feel the same. You look at yourself and think, why does this make me look tired? Why does my skin look dull all of a sudden? Or worse, why do I feel invisible when I wear this? You tug at the sleeves, maybe fix your hair, but deep down, something just feels off. And it's not you, it's the color. See, as we grow older, our skin tone softens, our hair might go silver, and the light in our face changes. What once made you look vibrant might now be stealing that sparkle. And if you've ever felt like the room doesn't notice you the way it used to, if you've caught yourself blending into the background instead of standing out the way you deserve, then what you're wearing could be part of the problem. Here's the truth most people don't talk about. Color matters. Not just in fashion, but in how we feel, how we're perceived, and how confidently we move through the world, especially as older women. Wearing the wrong color can make you look tired, washed out, or even older than you really are. But the right colors, they can make your eyes sparkle again. They can bring warmth to your skin. They can make you feel like you. Not the you used to be, but the powerful, graceful, radiant woman you are right now. That's why in this video, we're diving into something you've probably never been told clearly before. We're breaking down the 10 colors older women should never wear, especially if you want to stand out, make an impression, and attract positive attention. And don't worry, it's not about giving up your personality or playing it safe. It's about learning how to enhance your beauty with intention. Because aging doesn't mean fading, it means knowing yourself better and wearing what works for you now. And here's the best part. We're not just going to tell you what to avoid. We're going to show you what to wear instead. Colors that will lift you up, brighten your appearance, and help you look and feel absolutely radiant. So stay with me until the end, because you might be surprised by what's in your closet right now. And you just might find the confidence boost you didn't know you were missing. If you've ever looked in the mirror and second-guessed your outfit, or just felt like something was off but couldn't put your finger on it, go ahead and comment, "I'm watching." I want to hear from you. And if you're new here, welcome to Healthy Senior Advice, your trusted space for aging beautifully, gracefully, and confidently. Let's get into it. Because it's time you wear colors that see you, celebrate you, and let the world know you are still here, and still stunning. 1. Harsh black. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Black is classic. It's slimming. It's safe. I've worn it for years. And it's true. Black has been a wardrobe staple for decades. It's the color we reach for when we're unsure what to wear. It's elegant, easy, and timeless, right? But here's what no one tells you. Once we reach a certain age, black doesn't always love us back. Picture this. You're getting ready for dinner. You put on your favorite black turtleneck or dress. You remember how fabulous you used to feel in it. But when you look in the mirror now, something feels off. Your face looks a little more tired. Your skin appears dull. The spark just isn't there. That's not your imagination. As we age, our skin naturally loses pigment. It softens. It becomes lighter, sometimes more uneven. And when you pair that with a deep, heavy color like jet black, the contrast becomes too harsh. It emphasizes the shadows under our eyes, draws attention to wrinkles, and can even make age spots pop out more. Black isn't the neutral friend it once was. It can overpower your features instead of highlighting them. And yet, the biggest misconception. People still think black is always elegant, always flattering. But that's a younger person's version of elegance. So what can you do instead? You don't have to give up dark colors entirely. Instead of pure black, try charcoal gray, deep navy, or even a rich chocolate brown. These shades still give you that slimming, sophisticated look, but with a softness that flatters mature skin. They'll bring warmth to your face, not shadows. They'll let you stand out, not the color you're wearing. 2. Neon or fluorescent colors. Let's move on to something a little louder. Neons. Bright pinks, highlighter yellows, electric blues. You might remember these from your younger days, maybe the 80s or 90s, when fashion was all about fun and standing out. And you know what? Back then, it worked. We wore them to parties, to dance classes, maybe even to work. They felt exciting, energizing, youthful. But now, wearing neon is like shouting in a whispering room. Here's the science. Neon colors reflect light very aggressively. On mature skin, that reflection tends to highlight things we'd rather keep subtle. Uneven skin tone, fine lines, shadows around the mouth or eyes. It can actually make your skin look sallow, blotchy, or even a little sickly. You might think, but aren't bright colors youthful? It's a common mistake. The truth is, neons can actually drain the color from your face, making you look tired or washed out. So what's the better choice? Think muted jewel tones, like teal, deep rose, plum, or even a soft sapphire blue. These tones still bring color and life to your wardrobe, but they do it in a way that enhances your natural beauty instead of fighting against it. They make your skin glow. They make your eyes pop. And they give you that touch of elegance with personality. You'll still feel bold, but in a way that's refined, timeless, and flattering. Ready for the next one? Let's keep going, because there's a lot more in your closet you might want to rethink, and some gorgeous alternatives waiting to take their place. 3. Pale pastels. Let's talk about a group of colors that seem innocent, but often do the most subtle damage to your appearance. Pale pastels. Soft pinks, baby blues, powdery lilacs. They sound sweet. They sound gentle. And for years, we've been told that these are the safe choices. That they're feminine, appropriate, delicate. But here's what really happens when you wear them after 60. Imagine this. You slip on a pale pink blouse, look in the mirror, and instead of looking refreshed, your skin looks dull. Your eyes look tired. You keep asking yourself, why do I look so washed out? It's not the mirror. It's not your skincare routine. It's that the color is blending too closely with your skin tone, especially if you've got lighter or more neutral skin. As we age, the contrast between our skin, hair, and features tends to soften. Pastels, those baby colors, don't offer enough depth to bring life back into the face. They flatten everything. Instead of brightening your complexion, they actually make you disappear into the fabric. And here's the thing. Most women keep reaching for them because they seem non-offensive. They're not too bold. They're sweet. They're ladylike. But ladylike doesn't have to mean invisible. So instead of pale pastels, reach for saturated soft tones that still feel gentle, but actually do your face a favor. Try blush instead of baby pink. Periwinkle instead of icy blue. Soft lavender instead of a faded lilac. These richer hues still feel feminine and elegant, but they add that touch of vitality that lights up your skin, instead of blending you into the background. It's a small shift with a big impact. 4. Yellow-based beige. Now, let's talk about a sneaky neutral that lives in almost every closet. Beige. You know the one. The beige cardigan, the khaki slacks, the creamy blouse. It's considered a classic. It's the color of simplicity, modesty, timelessness. But let me ask you, have you ever put on something beige and suddenly felt like your skin looked off? A little more dull. A little more yellow. Almost like you were coming down with something? You're not imagining it. Here's what's happening. Beige, especially yellow-based beige, doesn't play nicely with mature skin. As we age, our skin's undertones can shift. We might lose the natural rosy glow we used to have. That means warm beiges can clash with our skin's new balance, creating a sickly, muddy effect. And yet, this is one of the most common mistakes I see. We assume neutral means beige. But beige is actually the trickiest neutral for older women to pull off. It's not that neutral colors are bad. Not at all. It's about picking the right neutrals. So here's what to wear instead. Swap out that yellow-based beige for cooler neutrals. Colors that complement, not compete with your skin. Think stone gray, dove gray, soft taupe, or even a cool sand tone. These shades give you that same easy everyday wearability, but they reflect light in a way that adds softness to your features, not sallow shadows. They bring out the clarity in your complexion. They give you a cleaner, brighter, more polished look, without shouting for attention. Remember, just because something is neutral doesn't mean it's neutral for you. We've uncovered 4 surprising colors already, and each one holds a deeper lesson. It's not about giving up your favorite styles. It's about evolving them, just like you've evolved. Because the goal isn't to dress like your younger self. The goal is to dress in a way that honors who you are now, with all the grace, wisdom, and beauty you've earned. Are you ready for the next one? Let's keep going, because some of the biggest style shifts are still ahead. 5. Olive green. Now let's talk about a color that sneaks into wardrobes without warning. Olive green. It's earthy. It's grounded. It's been called natural, outdoorsy, safe. You see it in jackets, pants, scarves. It's everywhere. And honestly, it can be beautiful. But it's also one of the most misleading colors for older women. Let me paint a picture for you. You grab your favorite olive sweater. It feels cozy. You remember wearing it on a crisp fall day years ago. But today, when you look in the mirror, something's off. Your face looks a little dull. Your skin tone seems uneven. You even notice shadows under your eyes that weren't as noticeable before. It's not you. It's not your lighting. It's the undertone of that olive green. Here's the deal. Most olive tones have a yellow or brown base, and when they sit against mature skin, especially if your skin has become more neutral or cool with age, it creates a clash. Instead of warming you up, it pulls your skin tone down. It emphasizes things you don't want emphasized, like uneven patches, age spots, even that bit of sallow tone that shows up in tired skin. So while olive may feel natural, it's not always naturally flattering. In fact, it can make your skin look tired even on a good day. Now, you might be thinking, so what green can I wear? That's the fun part. Try emerald. Try forest. Try deep pine. These greens still give you that earthy, rooted feel, but they have depth and clarity. They make your eyes pop. They revive your skin. And best of all, they reflect light in a way that lifts your entire face. So the next time you reach for olive, pause and ask, is this bringing me forward or pulling me back? 6. True white. All right. Let's tackle a color that feels like the ultimate classic, white. Crisp, clean, timeless. It's the blouse you wear to feel polished. The summer dress you throw on for brunch. The color that says, fresh start. But here's the truth no one talks about. True, bright white, the kind that looks like printer paper, isn't always the friend you think it is. Let me explain. White reflects all light. It's powerful, bold. And when you were younger, it probably made your skin glow. But as we age, our skin tone changes, sometimes becoming softer, cooler, or more muted. And suddenly, that sharp, clean white starts working against us. It becomes too stark. Instead of making you look refreshed, it makes your skin look grayish, even ashen. It exaggerates shadows. It flattens the natural warmth in your face. And on camera or under bright lights, it can be downright harsh. I've seen so many women wear white thinking, this will brighten me up. But instead, they end up looking washed out. Now, I'm not saying give up on white entirely. You don't have to. You just have to adjust the shade. Instead of pure white, reach for ivory. Try cream. Even eggshell. These warmer whites are still clean and elegant, but they have a softness that complements mature skin. They blend with you instead of fighting against you. They bring back that glow, not through harsh contrast, but through gentle harmony. It's a small tweak, but it changes everything. Because it's not about wearing young colors. It's about wearing colors that celebrate your features, your journey, your light. And trust me, you'll feel the difference the moment you put it on. We've come a long way. 6 colors down, and each one has revealed how subtle shifts in our wardrobe can make a huge difference in how we feel, how we look, and how we show up in the world. But don't go anywhere just yet. The next colors? They're even more surprising. And one of them might be in your closet right now, hiding in plain sight, doing more harm than you've realized. 7. Bright orange. Let's take a second to talk about bright orange. It's bold. It's loud. It practically yells for attention. And maybe that's what drew you to it in the first place. That splash of citrus in the store window, or that cheerful top that seemed to say, "Hey, I'm still fun, I'm still lively, I'm still here." And you are. But here's the catch. Not all attention is good attention. Picture this. You're getting ready for a lunch with friends. You put on that vibrant orange blouse. At first glance, it feels exciting. But then you notice, your skin looks a bit ruddy. Your silver hair suddenly seems more yellow than gray. Your cheeks, which usually carry a lovely warmth, now look overly flushed or just off. That's the power and the danger of bright orange. You see, orange is one of the most aggressive colors on the spectrum. It's intense. It reflects warmth and vibrancy, yes, but it also brings out every hint of redness, every undertone in your skin, and can completely clash with the beautiful cool tones of gray or silver hair. And let's not forget, orange doesn't just speak, it shouts. And when we're trying to look elegant, poised, or confidently radiant, shouting isn't always the answer. Now here's the real misconception. Many women reach for orange thinking it's playful, or that it'll make them look younger. But often, it ends up doing the opposite. It overwhelms the face, draws attention to uneven tones, and can look a little cartoonish. But don't worry. There's a better way to wear that same energy, that same zest for life, without the harshness. Instead of bright orange, try burnt sienna. Try rust, or a soft terracotta. These warmer, deeper shades still give you that autumn glow, that vibrant feel, but they do it gently. They harmonize with your skin. They complement silver hair instead of clashing. And most of all, they let you shine, not just your outfit. So remember, you don't have to silence your personality. You just have to choose colors that whisper sophistication, rather than scream for attention. 8. Faded denim blue. Now let's talk about a piece almost everyone owns. Faded denim. You know the kind. That light-washed pair of jeans. The soft denim shirt you've had for years. It's casual, comfy, familiar. But here's a little secret no one tells you. Faded denim can fade you, too. Let me explain. When denim gets that pale, washed-out look, it loses depth. And when you wear it near your face, like in a shirt or jacket, it does very little to bring dimension to your features. Your cheekbones? Flattened. Your skin tone? Dull. Your eyes? They just don't pop the way they could. And I get it, light denim feels easy. It's what we're used to. But as we get older, it's actually not helping us the way we think it is. Here's a common mistake. People assume denim is always neutral. That it goes with everything. But in truth, not all denim is created equal. Especially when it comes to how it plays with mature skin. Instead of faded, washed-out blues, go for indigo. Try deep navy. Even a dark, midnight blue. These darker shades of denim have structure. They bring contrast. And that contrast lights up your features. Your eyes, your skin, even your smile. Plus, dark denim is incredibly versatile. It's still casual, still comfortable, but now it's polished. Elevated. It says effortless, but looks put together. So the next time you reach for your favorite pair of jeans, ask yourself, is this denim doing anything for me? Or am I just doing all the work? A simple change in tone can give your entire outfit, and your presence, a lift. We're now 8 colors in, and each one has revealed how clothing can either enhance or distract from the natural grace you already have. But we're not done yet. The next color we're about to talk about? It's tricky, deceptive, and it might be hanging right next to your most worn sweater. 9. Dusty mauve. Let's talk about a color that's quietly crept into so many closets. Dusty mauve. You know the one. That muted pink-purple shade that's always on scarves, sweaters, and blouses in the immature women's section of department stores. It's soft, subtle, and it's marketed like it was made just for you. But here's the honest truth. Just because something is targeted toward older women doesn't mean it's actually flattering on older women. Dusty mauve carries a heavy gray undertone. And while gray has its place, when it gets mixed into a color that's supposed to be warm or vibrant, something changes. The life drains out of it. And worse, it can drain the life out of your complexion, too. I've seen it happen. Someone slips on a dusty mauve blouse thinking it'll bring a rosy softness to the face. But instead, they look pale. Their skin appears dull. Their natural glow disappears. Even the sparkle in their eyes seems to dim. It's like the color pulls them into the background. The misconception here is that muted means elegant. Muted means subtle, classy, safe. And yes, sometimes that's true. But with mauve, especially dusty mauve, the result can often be more blended in than elegant. So, what's a better choice? Try berry tones, like raspberry, cranberry, or even a soft plum. These colors still have that touch of maturity, but they offer something so important: warmth. They bring life to your cheeks, depth to your features, and make your skin tone feel alive again. Another great option? Soft coral. It's gentle but lively, warm without being overpowering, and adds just the right amount of color near the face to give you a healthy, radiant look. Because let's face it, you don't want to blend in. You want to glow, to shine, even in the softest way. And the right color can help you do just that. 10. Light gray. Now here's a color that almost everyone has in their wardrobe. Light gray. It's neutral. It's basic. It's everywhere. But light gray is one of those sneaky shades that pretends to be flattering, when it's actually doing you zero favors. Let me paint the picture. You're getting dressed for the day. You slip on a light gray sweater. It's easy, it matches with everything, and hey, it doesn't clash, right? But then, you glance in the mirror, and your skin looks a little washed out. Your hair blends into the background, and somehow, you feel invisible. That's the problem. Light gray lacks contrast. And when your hair has gone silver or white, when your skin tone has lightened with age, wearing a color that's the exact same tone means your entire outfit and your presence can start to disappear. There's no anchor, no visual strength. It all fades together, and you lose the powerful impact that comes from good color balance. Now don't get me wrong. Gray can absolutely be elegant. But not just any gray. Here's what works better. Go for steel gray or medium heather gray. These shades have depth. They contrast against lighter skin and hair, adding richness and structure to your look. They make your eyes stand out, your hair sparkle, and your skin feel alive. Steel gray, in particular, carries a certain sophistication. It says mature and refined, without ever saying dull. And here's the thing. You deserve to be seen. To walk into a room and feel like people notice you. Not your clothes, but you. The right color doesn't just sit on your skin. It lifts you up. It supports your glow. It brings out your natural confidence, your warmth, your elegance. So next time you're choosing a top, a scarf, or even a cozy cardigan, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this color working with me or against me? Because when you get it right, you'll feel it instantly, and you'll carry that confidence all day long. Now that we've walked through all 10 of these tricky colors, here's the good news. This isn't about restriction, it's about rediscovery. You're not losing choices, you're gaining clarity. You now know how to spot the shades that steal your radiance, and how to trade them for ones that help you shine. You know, it's not easy. It's really not easy. Realizing that the colors you once loved, that made you feel bold, beautiful, stylish, may no longer serve you the way they used to. That black dress that always felt like your power piece. That baby pink sweater that made you feel soft and sweet. Or that bright scarf you used to get compliments on. Now, maybe, they just don't feel quite right. And you look in the mirror and wonder, when did this change? Fashion is personal. It's emotional. It's not just fabric or trends. It's part of your identity. It holds memories, feelings, even confidence. So when we start noticing those favorite pieces aren't lighting us up anymore, it can feel like we're losing a little piece of ourselves. But here's the thing I want you to hear loud and clear. You're not losing anything. you're gaining something powerful. This isn't about restriction. It's not about saying goodbye to the woman you once were. It's about embracing the woman you are now. Strong, wise, evolving, still beautiful in new and incredible ways. So instead of looking at this like a limitation, look at it as an invitation. An invitation to refresh your style, to rediscover colors that ignite your spirit, to glow from the inside out, to feel amazing in your skin, just as you are today. You don't have to overhaul your whole closet overnight. Start simple. This week, pick one item. One color you now know might be washing you out or dulling your shine. Remove it. Set it aside. And in its place, bring in something better. A soft coral scarf. A navy blouse. A rich berry lipstick. Then look at yourself. Really look. Notice how that color lifts your eyes. How it warms your cheeks. How it makes you feel a little more alive again. This is what getting older can look like. Not fading, not shrinking, but stepping into your light with intention and wearing your years with pride. Because listen, just because the world doesn't always see older women doesn't mean you have to disappear. You're still here, still bold, still beautiful, and with the right colors. You can still turn heads, still be remembered, and still own every room you walk into. So let's do a quick little recap. We talked about 10 colors that might be holding you back. Black, neon, pastels, beige, olive, true white, bright orange, faded denim, dusty mauve, light gray. Each one might have its place. But when it comes to enhancing mature skin and letting your natural glow shine, they might be doing more harm than good. Now I want to hear from you. Which one of these colors do you still wear regularly? And which one shocked you the most today? Maybe you've had that black blouse forever and just now realized, oh wow, it is washing me out. Or maybe you're rethinking that beige cardigan you always thought was safe. Tell me in the comments. I love reading your stories. Your experiences help others feel seen, heard, understood. And if this video helped you feel a little more confident, a little more inspired, tap that like button so YouTube knows this kind of content matters. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Senior Advice. This is your space. A place where we celebrate growing older. Where we talk about health, style, confidence, purpose. And do it all with love, grace, and joy. So thank you for being here today. For spending this time with me. For showing up for yourself. Because you know what? You deserve to be seen. To feel beautiful. To express your style, your personality, and your power. At every age. And you don't need permission to shine. You just need the right colors, and a little confidence to match. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, keep glowing, keep smiling, and keep wearing your years like the masterpiece they truly are.